How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here with another episode of Supernatural, with episode number 7 of Season 3. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens in this episode. We've obviously got quite a few things that is currently going on, as we encountered Bella in the last episode, and yeah, there seems to be a bit of I guess a better understanding in terms of her character compared to when we saw her in episode 3 earlier this season. But yeah, there seems to be a bit of depth with her character, which I'm sure we're going to explore later down the line this season. But overall, I've really enjoyed the season, and yeah, the last episode was pretty much a treat, full of shenanigans, especially with Dean and Bella. So yeah, but it was really, really good stuff. So why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural? This is episode 7 of season 3. Let's go.
I know you were just in Massachusetts, and I know you were with the Winchester boys.
Oh,
tell me where
drop
they are.
the obsession.
I don't think I know.
Why don't you think a little harder?
Put that down.
Kick his ass, Bella.
What's so pressing about finding the boys, anyway?
Sam Winchester's the Antichrist.
I've heard something about that.
It's true.
We'll call it even.
Oh, hell no. This thing's a century old. It's
Priceless. Believe me. I know. Now, how badly do you want the Winchesters?
Oh, Bella, don't. Please lead the him astray.
Smell that? Come and get it!
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's right. Come on. I smell good, don't
Wait a second!
I taste even better.
Is that Harmony? Holy dag!
There's this chum in the water. Worked, didn't it?
I love that reckless nature, D.
Oh.
Especially with the big bloody machete, you couldn't have anything smaller, could you? Hey, Hob!
Genius move there. That was vampire blood he dosed you with.
What?
Yeah, you just took a big steaming shot of the nastiest virus out there.
You're crazy.
Wow.
He gave
What a
me
dick.
roofies or something. The next thing I know, we're at his place and he says he's gonna get me something to eat. Just wait.
Like a human.
I get so hungry. No, it wasn't real. It was the drug. Please.
I feel so bad for her because, like,
Please,
this
you
is all,
have to
yeah,
help me.
all so much for her.
No. Please.
Oh, poor Harm. No, but, like, you do feel so bad for her. Like, she got led astray and she turned into something that is damaging.
too. We'd have had to kill you.
Yeah, they're serious. This asshole doesn't joke.
The attack?
She jumped me, then bit me. Then those two guys found me and chased her down the alley.
What they look like.
I didn't.
Go! Go!
Woof!
I'm good.
Damn, he got the one-up on him. Gonna be fuck. You're getting sloppy, Gordon. Woo! Oh, okay. I don't know if I should be advocating for this or be worried.
There were two of them.
Oh.
Bella, if we make it out of this alive, the first thing I'm gonna do is kill you.
You're not serious.
Listen to my voice and tell me if I'm serious.
Oh boy! Oh shit! Girl, you fucked up! You're oops.
Making you lunch for my new daughters.
Oh my god!
Tri-fang whores.
Okay, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
Did I
bit
hurt
too
your
far.
feelings? I'm sorry. I forgot, you're just a misunderstood victim.
He doesn't
Even though
give a
you murder
shit.
and-
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Oh my god!
No.
Oh my fuck!
The vampire's still out there, dude.
You are what you eat?
First things first.
Thanks.
One more thing. The spirit had a message for you. Leave town, run like hell, and whatever you do, don't go after Gordon. For whatever that's worth.
No, I'm gonna go after Gordon, but if Bella's concerned, I'd take the advice. Fuck. Man.
Please.
He's gonna leave him be.
Please.
There is gonna be that denial though from him. He's trying to fight it, but oy. And this poor sucker is just dead meat. In the back, yeah. Oh, yo, that was Gordon's work? I thought he would just leave them be, not tear their freaking heads off.
I'm staring down eternity alone.
Oh.
Can you think of a worse hell?
Well, there's hell.
And Dean is certain he's going there.
I didn't care anymore.
Bare hands. Dixon, what did you do to Gordon?
Gave him a taste of his own medicine, really, but yeah. And it's more concerning as well, because Gordon was already dangerous, and now that's amplified tenfold.
It means you have to kill me. But not yet.
Oh shit, he's gonna kill him,
You
isn't
have
he?
to let me do one last thing first.
All that.
What?
Kill Sam Winchester.
Gordon.
It is the one good thing to come out of this nightmare.
Last good thing.
Had a feeling. There was no way that he was gonna let Gordon escape. Especially with his beliefs as well, so poor guy.
Is exactly how you act when you're terrified.
He's got a point.
And I mean, I can't blame you. It's just,
You can't be reckless. You can't
What?
shortcut to death.
it's just I wish you would drop the show and be my brother again.
And so we can't track us and wait the night out here.
I think Dad has woken some sense into Dean. Because I even said it. I feel like there is a front, and I think Sam's cracked into that front.
Bloodthirsty killer.
Don't talk about it like you don't have a choice.
I don't.
Yes, you do, Gordon. You didn't kill that
He's
girl.
letting that anger
No, I
get to...
didn't. I did something much, much worse.
Shitting hell. Yep.
I know what it's like. We're the same now. You and me.
Ah, no. Don't even go
Walking
there.
around with something evil inside you. It's just too bad you won't do the right thing and kill yourself. I'm gonna.
What a piece of shit.
As soon as I'm done with you.
Yeah, I
last
bet.
deeds.
Sam. Oh shit, wait. holy fuck, he actually... I feel like there's this feeling of what have I done?
You just charged a super vamped out Gordon with no weapon. It's a little reckless, don't you think? Fix it.
Dean, you barely let me drive this thing.
No, it's time. You should know how to fix her. You're gonna need to know these things for the future.
Oh no, my heart. No. This is hurting me.
It's my job, right? Show my little brother the ropes.
With Gordon turning to being a vampire, it was very, very poetic in a sense. He was all about hunting these monsters, and you know, it was just very, very sinister seeing Gordon a bit more of a dangerous threat, really, because he's always been someone who has been very, very reckless. I mean, let's put it bluntly, he has never been one for protecting people and whatnot. He will, you know, get rid of anyone that stands in his way, really. And I feel like the vampire side of him really burnt away those last embers of humanity that he believed he had, really. So especially with the way that he just got rid of Kubrick. So yeah, but it was just really, really insane to see Gordon just go on a more, I guess, psychotic, more bloodless rampage, especially after Sam. So yeah, because obviously he was pretty ruthless before he became a vampire, and now, you know, he is the very thing that he, I guess, swore to destroy. It is a bit more of a dangerous situation, and it was really, really interesting seeing Gordon dabble with these ideas of hatred for himself because of the thing that because of the fact that he's become the thing that he hates the most. It's a you know, for Dixon, I think his name was. He gave Gordon a bit of a taste of his own medicine, really, I guess, and got revenge for, I guess, his brethren, because we know that good vampires can exist, and I wouldn't go as far to say that Dixon was good by any means necessary, but you could see how distraught he was. He wanted a family, and he was just done. He just wanted to, you know, have his family. He went in a very crude way about it, granted, but I mean, we go back with when Tara was a vampire, in, what was it, episode 3 of season 2, I think it was. And, you know, she wanted to live in peace. She didn't want to cause any kind of harm to people and whatnot, but that didn't stop Gordon whatsoever. She was a vampire, meaning if you're not human, then your life is as good as dead anyways. So it doesn't matter if you are the most empathetic and caring, I guess, non-human there is. He will just go out of his way to make sure that you die. And there is this hatred for himself because he is no longer human. He is something that he would personally hunt down. And at the same time, I feel like with Gordon, he did mention about the fact that once he was done with Sam, once his vendetta against Sam was complete, he would kill himself. And I don't think that would be the case, really. I don't think Gordon would kill himself, to be fair. I think there would be some way of rationalizing who he was, and yeah, he would try to find a way to make sure that whilst being a vampire, he would kind of find a justification in terms of doing his duty. So yeah, so I feel like he would not kill himself, even though he said he would. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that with Gordon, knowing him, he would find some way to try and justify who he is. So, yeah, but no, I mean, it will be a shame not to see Gordon again. I mean, despite the fact that he was a real big pain in the ass for Sam and Dean, it did create a very, very great adversary, I would say. And I think they really hit the nail on the head by having him turn into a vampire, because, like I said, it's kind of poetic, isn't it? By having Gordon turn into the very thing that he hates the most. So, yeah, but it was just a very, very intense scenario, really. So, yeah. And I really loved the bits with Sam and Dean. I mean, I always do with Sam and Dean. Like, there is really, really great writing about this. But as I suspected with Dean, there are barriers, and that's because of the fact that you're 3 and a bit seasons into Supernatural. You like, this is vintage Dean. He has these walls put up for a reason. He's not going to let emotions get the best of him, because that is Sam's job, I guess. He's the more if there's anyone who's going to showcase more emotion, it's going to be Sam. Dean is someone who, no matter what will plague him, he will not let that get the best of him, and he will put on that tough front. And with Sam, he said, I know you. I've been, studying you all my life, and I know when you're going to be putting up these barriers to make sure that this is not going to get the best of you. Deep down, you're scared. And I feel like when Sam gave him that lecture, you could really see on Dean that there's no point in hiding it, because he's right. And, I can keep denying it and whatnot, but I mean, there's no point in lying to Sam about it, because he's just going to give me more of a lecture. And deep down, he is scared of going to hell. And I feel like there were quite a few moments besides Sam's lecture to Dean where you could see Dean let out a bit of the fact that him dying is something that is very, very concerning. And he's been putting on this reckless attitude because it's a very, very nice defense from worrying, really. I mean, he's dying anyway, so you may as well just live every day as if it's your last for Dean. But with Sam, it's been troubling him about how Dean has been responding to the situation, whether it's being reckless or whether he wants Dean to talk about it, because he wants to be there for him. Sam's scared of losing Dean, and he knows deep down that Dean is scared, not just about departing from his brother, but the fact that he is actually going to go to hell. He's going to die. Everything, basically. It's But I gotta say, that final scene with Dean teaching Sam how to fix the Impala, it was really, really moving. And I think there is a more passive way for Dean to kind of accept the fact that Sam is right in regards to the fact that Sam calling him out about the fact that he is scared of going to hell deep down. He is right. And there is this nice bonding moment, and it's really, really beautiful to see. So, and I hope we do get a bit more within the coming episodes about Dean's emotions regarding the fact that he is scared going downstairs. Well, not just dying, going downstairs, of course, but I feel like this episode was the breakthrough, because like I said, there were moments where you could see it on Dean's face where, like, especially after the lecture, where there's no point hiding it anymore. He's right. And Sam's also trying to say, I'm there, just lay it on me, bro, just because I want to be supportive. And especially when the clock is ticking down, and I'm finding nowhere closer in terms of freeing you from your contract. I want to be supportive. I don't want you to have this kind of reckless persona and attitude until the clock hits 0. I want you to open up because I know you. I know you are very, very scared, and this is typical you trying to put up these walls because you don't want this to get the best of you. But I'm going to be supportive, and I want and for that to work, you need to let me in, really. So yeah. But I also really, really love this the dilemma there was with Sam as well, because obviously there is that worry that, especially with Dean, that something has changed in Sam. And this was a very decisive episode for Sammy because of the fact that he got Gordon killed. Like I said, though, if there's only going to be one resolution in terms of Gordon's story, and that was realized in this episode. Because there's not going to be a moment where Gordon's going to be like, oh, it's all water under the bridge. Let's have bygones be bygones, etc., etc. Gordon's unhinged, and that was before becoming a vampire. When he was a vampire, unhinged personification amplified tenfold. You could account that to the mixture of him hating himself, as well as the fact that there is that bloodlust, of course, as well. But as soon as he turned into a vampire, there was one way for this to end. And to be fair, I didn't think Sam would go as brutal as he did. But even so, there is this idea of change, like Gordon changed. There is this worry about the fact that Sam might have changed. Like when Sam came back to life, he might not be the same Sam that is that we had before episode 21 of season 2. And I feel like obviously Sam, it's like I said, it's the same Sam that we've gotten accustomed to. Just he is more so willing to do whatever it takes to protect Dean. And I feel like because Dean had to make that deal in order to have Sam come back, there was a lot, and this is gonna match perfectly with Sam, should I say, because Sam is a person that feels a lot of guilt, so he's going to do whatever it takes, even go as far as get his hands bloodied to protect Dean, to make sure that Dean's clock doesn't, have a fast forward button, whatever. But like I said, he has a lot of guilt. And he is willing to blur between the lines because prior to episode 21 of season 2, he would be a bit more hesitant about taking a life. But you see when Dean discusses about the fact that when he discusses about the fact of, okay, there's only one reason, there's only one way we have to take out Gordon, and Sam's like, yep, no, without hesitation whatsoever. And yeah, like I said, I feel like because of the events of the finale of season 2, with Dean now on a ticking clock, he's got a lot of that guilt coursing through his body. So he's got to make sure that he can't risk losing Dean again. He's already losing Dean, but he doesn't want to, have the fast forward button be hit on Dean's expiration date. So, and like I said, there was one way of dealing with Gordon, and now that he's a vampire with so much bloodlust, yeah. But the fact is that he, without hesitation, he was willing to take out Gordon. So yeah. But when it came to putting, I guess, theory into practice, as they say, there was a moment where I thought he would rescind because it looked like there was a bit of that hesitation on his face, like he would loosen the grip that he had, but he went through with it. But I felt like afterwards, and I don't know if this is just me, but I felt like afterwards there was that moment of, what have I done? Because of the fact that he just, yeah. So, and obviously taking a life is going to be very, very, especially for Sam, it's going to be very, very worrying because Sam like I said, he has a lot of guilt about himself, but he had to do what he had to do, especially in regards to protecting Dean. And the fact is that Gordon could not. I mean, you saw what they had to do with Harmony, for crying out loud. I know that's not her name, but to be fair, with the way she acted, it was kind of like Harmony. The way Mercedes acted, yeah. I can't believe it though, and it's so funny because of what went on with Angel. So yeah, but it was just really, really great to see Harmony again. I've missed Harm, yeah. But you saw, you know, he had to swallow that bitter pill in regards to what happened to Harm, because of the fact that this was the only way it had to be done. Otherwise, she would, you know, be let loose, etc., and more innocents would get hurt. With Gordon, however, you know, he's a guy that doesn't really, he says he protects innocents and not, and whatnot, but whatever gets in his way, yeah, he will make sure to take care of it. And as a vampire, there is going to be that burning lust for human blood and whatnot. So leaving him alive would be a very, and I say this with the utmost understatement, it would be a very, very reckless thing to allow. So yeah, he had to do what he had to do. And like with Harm, Sam understood that what had to, like her having to die, had to be done. So, but it's still something that, you know, is gonna, yeah, not allow you to sleep with, you know, oh, I killed someone today. You know what? It's been a good day. So, yeah, but I feel like there is a lot more of a push for Sam to go through with having to take a life in order for others to be preserved, others, aka Dean especially, because he doesn't want to feel that guilt again where someone has to make some kind of deal to make sure that the other is brought back, etc. Because you know, if Sam did die, Dean would make sure that, you know, Sam would be brought back, etc. again. So he doesn't want that same shit to happen again. So and it's the same vice versa. Like if Dean died, Sam's already trying every trick in the book to make sure that Dean will be freed from his contract. I mean, you saw how he was willing to shoot the Crossroads demon, and there would be that hope that the contract would expire, or would be absent. No, nada. So, you know, if Dean did die, then Sam would try every trick in the book to make sure, yeah. So, but no, this was really, really superb. I really loved it. Like I said, shame that we've lost Gordon as well as Kubrick, because like I said, I feel like there was going to be a bit more with them too, but right strike, I'm guessing, so, you know, I can't exactly fault anything there. But no, I feel like it was a fitting way to conclude Gordon's story. It will be a shame because I felt like he was a great antagonist for Dean and Sam, but no, I feel like in terms of conclusions, that was a really great way to write off the story. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds channel if you want to. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!